It started with allergies like yesterday around 2 o'clock, right before Ricky had some therapy, and I've been miserable ever since. Just sneezing, and my nose won't stop running, and my head's pounding. I mean, all the fun stuff. And I guess it's because of how much rain we've gotten. That on top of the weather changing. Well, I mean, it doesn't change drastically over here, not until maybe November. We stay hot, we stay humid. He's back there hanging out. We are on our way to school, huh, Ricky? You gonna go see your friends? Yeah? You gonna go have fun?
Yeah.
You go play on the play. Go eat some breakfast with your friends?
Yeah, but Judy's here.
After I got home from dropping off Ricky's school, normally I do different things around the house. I slept. I know people are probably wondering, like, your video ended weird. Like, you were talking with Michael in your lap, and then it like pans off to the boys. That footage is from when we went to go visit their grandparents. So that is not what the area looks like that we live. We do not live where it looks like we're in the middle of nowhere. Sometimes I wish, but no. The reason why I did that is because the boys just started, Ricky started getting, he was doing something and I had to stop recording, and right after that it was like I could not find time to wrap up that video. But I did want to mention that Michael, my youngest, that I forgot to mention in the first video, Michael is our youngest, and Michael is not autistic. We've had him sort of evaluated by the therapists that come in and work with Ricky. So they determined that, because I was afraid, and anytime that you look up any information on autism, you'll find that if you have a child on the spectrum and then you get pregnant or you have another child, there's a 50-50 chance that that child will be on the spectrum. And I think the more kids that you have after, I think the percentage of you having a child on the spectrum raises. So Michael is not autistic, but he was holding on to gibberish, and that's one big reason why I was like, okay, I want someone to evaluate him and really see if, number one, first and foremost, if he needs any kind of speech therapy, and number two, if he is on the spectrum. Now, I would like to get him thoroughly evaluated, and I will most likely next summer through the school board. Oh, this is gonna take a while. I'm usually here earlier, but I got here rather late because I fell asleep and passed out, and the next thing that I knew, Rick is waking me up and he's like, it's 10:47. Because Ricky goes half days at school. He goes in the mornings. He's not a morning person at all. But once you get him up and get him going and he starts to wake up, then he's fine. But actually getting him up out of bed is hard. And I will discuss the different techniques that I do to get him to wake up and get him going, especially if he's having like sensory issues in the morning. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna keep this footage in or not, but there was some footage that I got of him. He was laying next to the kitchen and he was shielding his eyes because it was just, it was a lot of sensory going on with him just waking up. With all the sensory going on, like, geez, I don't know if I'm gonna have this footage in or not. I put the clothes on top of his eyes, but that's not something that I've ever done before. I just figured, okay, his eyes are having a hard time adjusting. I had the kitchen light on and the bathroom light on. So his eyes are having a hard time adjusting. And that's one of the things, you know, with sensory issues, you gotta think, you've got 5 senses, and if they're out of whack, you're gonna react. Like, if they are hypersensitive, then a regular bright sunny day is really, really going to hurt. Like, the sun's gonna hurt your eyes, and it might not even be all that bright. Like right now it's kind of cloudy, and he's had his moments where he got so disoriented with bright light. With just like a cloudy day, he would get disoriented because of the sensory issues that he has. So anyways, please excuse my snot. It's not cool. I'm so punny. Not really. I'm just sick. Anyway, so I'm waiting in line to get Ricky. I don't know how much more footage I'm gonna get for the day, because holy cow, y'all, I am just not feeling good at all. Ricky, how was your day? Did you have a good day?
Yeah.
What'd you do? What'd you do today? What are you eating? An orange? One thing that he likes to do when, right after I buckle him into his car seat, is he likes to dig in his backpack for his lunch box. And I pack a good amount of stuff. Like, I give him some crackers and some Cheerios and a bottle of water and an orange, because I know that's what he eats. Now, before, I was just packing the Cheerios hoping that he would at least try them. And one day he got in the car, he asked for his lunchbox, he opened his lunchbox, he grabbed the cereal, and he started munching on it. Anyone who has a child on the spectrum who has, like, they're weird about their food, knows that that's a really big deal. Like, huge for a child on the spectrum to just go for it and start eating it. Anyways, we're almost home. Say hi, guys.
Hi, guys. Hi.
So we've been basically just kind of lounging around. I edited this morning stuff. Are you hungry?
No.
So they've basically just been like playing and running around while I've been editing. And hats off to all the YouTubers. I don't know how you do it. I really don't know how you do it. But I'll get the hang of it. Once we get this channel going, I'll get the hang of it. But they have been... I'll show you what Ricky's doing. He loves old classic Disney shorts, like with Donald Duck or Goofy or Mickey Mouse. He loves
Mickey
that
Mouse.
stuff.
Mickey Mouse.
Do you love Mickey Mouse?
Yeah.
I bet you do. You want to go see Mickey Mouse one day? Go to Mickey Mouse's house? One day?
Yeah.
One day. One day, we will. It's on our bucket list. And it's going to be soon. I can feel it. So, I'm going to be making dinner. I feel like this vlog is rather short, but again, I don't want to sit here and complain on how I have been feeling today, but I haven't felt like this in a long time, so I know I've been like harping on it. Oh, I feel bad, I feel bad. But anyways, it's short but sweet. Our second vlog. Our second vlog. Can you tell them thank you guys for watching? Tell them, give them a thumbs up. Give this video a thumbs up. And they need to subscribe, huh?
Yeah.
So say subscribe to see my face more.
Bye.
Bye guys, we'll see y'all tomorrow.